Hey, y'all, I'm back with the daily come up for October 10th, 2021. Let's get out fresh deck here. I'm gonna have to set those back up, the ones I just used for the Pisces reading. All right, so let's get out a fresh deck here as far as the energy. So we know October is the deceiver. We're doing October series is the deceiver. And this is to look at the energy around you that you know that you deal with and seeing what the deceiver's energy is about. Okay. For you to be able to spot the deceiver, because basically this is about people in the energy that you don't see coming, people in the energy that you may deal with every day that may not have your best intentions at heart. Okay. So this is for October 10th, 2021. Let's get some energy out here. What do you have about the deceiver, creator? What is it that the collective needs to know? Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. I feel like this energy has a lot to do with you all not taking the crap, taking the stuff from people, doing things that you don't want to do. So like I said, the first one out that we're going to clarify is not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. Okay, so this may have something to do with, let's say that you may have talked to someone about their behavior and how they may mistreat you. You have the chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So let's say you may talk about, I believe some of you have talked to someone about their behavior and they didn't like what you had to say. Okay. With that, I believe that has a lot to do with just understanding that this person here, their agenda may have changed against you. Okay. And the agenda may not be as genuine as they pose it to be. I'm hearing that some of it is a threat, you know. Like some of you may still be cool with some people in this arena, in this group, maybe this dynamic, and they're mad that they're not part of the group anymore. So like they're still a part of the group, but the full group don't deal with them because you don't deal with them. You have passion, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So this could be a past romantic person. Let's say that you all may have shared friendships. And at the bottom you have mask, not showing the true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. And some of you may have confronted someone because of this energy, because of the energy of gaslighting and not being truthful and honest. Okay, we're going to we're starting off with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. um I feel like there's an energy here that a lot of you just don't see coming because this person is in the energy. Now some of you, okay, so let's say like you didn't think it was this serious. You may have talked to someone about their behavior, but you didn't think it was as serious as what they're about to do. I feel like somebody may be about to do something, or something may come out as far as what they were doing, and it's kind of like, hold up, I didn't even know it was this serious. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is the energy that's coming about for today, and what's going on. I mean for tomorrow, and I'm saying today because I do my daily come ups the day before. I just hadn't recorded the videos like I had been doing, but I need to go ahead and get back on that because I do want you all to have the energy that's coming up in the atmosphere. Now some of you may be doing things, maybe having a hard time getting your point of view across. And I'm saying that because it's more so like I'm seeing something vividly, just kind of where you all are, someone's making it hard for you to get your point across, but I feel like it's intentional. Like they don't want you to get your point across. They don't want people to understand you. The Knight of Pentacles here, like they may want you to lose a contract because this Knight of Pentacles in this deck is walking and not even with the horse. So some of you may have gotten off of what it was that actually held some things together and left. Okay, so let's see what's up here. You have the Four of Pentacles here, clarifying not today. So like, let's say like somebody wants to call and ask you about money or ideas, or let's say like you have somebody that may have been using you for your ideas, for your thoughts, for your opinions, and just kind of like you realize they've been taking them back and using them like they've been giving them, like it's their thoughts, it's their ideas. And I saw the Four of Pentacles when I was shuffling, but I really feel like a lot of you have started holding back on your opinions and things of that nature from certain people, because they are taking them and using them as if it's their own. And you realize that. You realize that they're using them like it's their own. You have the Ten of Cups here that came out with the Chaser. I feel like somebody may be promising relationships or just promising more of a connection that really hadn't been doing what it takes. So it's like every time you go to move around or you go to leave, they want to chase. That's why I say I feel like somebody here has maybe have been taking advantage, and you may have stepped back and feel like, you know what, you're not going to be able to take this from me. You're not going to be able to move forward in my energy. You know what I'm saying? Give me something here for passion. What's this? The Eight of Swords. There are some things here, this bondage. Like somebody may be using sex as a tool. Somebody may even be using, maybe dangling a necessity over your head, and you not have access to what you need. It even could be somebody in a government official type of energy where you're not even on that level of having, and they're like a abusive of power, abusive authority. So it's like their position may say that, hey, I can approve or deny your application, and this person may be looking for favors. I'm hearing Five of Cups, the World, High Priestess, the Empress, and the Strength in reverse. The World is being clarified by the Fool in reverse. Some things have come to a closure, but somebody wants you to just, okay, so you know how every time something happens, okay, so there's something that's going on where there's somebody that basically every time you think you finished or you completed the contract, they tell you it's more you got to do. But I feel like this is seductive energy, trying to, maybe you have to do sexual favors or something, or somebody wants you to do something. But I feel like your intuition may be telling you something here with the High Priestess. Let's see what I believe the High Priestess is telling you. Look at all this that's coming out. This communication. And to let this situation go. Look, the Six of Wands is at the bottom. Let me tell y'all something. I feel like the deceiver is in your energy, but they're posed as a good person. So this person may be like a pillar in the community. And I feel like the universe is telling you, I feel like communication has come in, and they're telling you to let go. Let go. The Fool in reverse is being clarified by the Devil. Okay, so some of you, okay, so if some of you are dealing with someone who basically been helping you with your bills, been helping you with your kids, it's time to cut them loose. It's time to walk off. If some of you are getting government assistance and you're and you're juggling in between telling the truth about your income and things of that nature, you need to go ahead and because if you tell them it's more paperwork, right? You need to go and cut it loose. You don't need it. A lot of you are about to step off because before the economy fails, you need to already be able to stand alone. A lot of you will not be on the system until your kids age out. You're going to be off the system before then. This Empress is sitting here chilling with the Hierophant. here clarifying it. I feel like there's an energy here of reduced contracts. I'm saying reduced contracts because I feel like a lot of you are going to be celebrating. Look at the Hierophant here, all laughing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are going to be happy that you're off the system and that, you know, you can make it. You realize you can make it work. And a lot of you realize it was a mental game. It was a mindset. You got the Six of Cups in reverse here, clarifying the devil. Some of you all are breaking poverty chains here, things that were put on you from family, from hexes, from curses. A lot of you are going to break it in this lineage here. And some of you didn't see this day coming. And some of you thought about this day, but you didn't know how to manifest. But you have here the Empress with the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You've healed. You've healed a broken situation. Broken. And I'm saying broken, like, you know, like people will take your kindness for weakness, or they will try to manipulate the system. But you got to understand, the universe allows people to kind of do these type of things for you to move on, for you just to say, you know what, it's time for me to let it go. I don't know if you all do this, but I do this. Like if something's going bad, or it just don't seem to be working, I say, you know what, let me let this go. Let me cancel this and keep it moving. And I do that because what is I have to understand the energy at play. And some of you are going through that right now. The deceiver is here, but the deceiver thinks that you still need them. Or they want to manipulate your mind and your thoughts to make you think you still need them. Just drinking me some water. But there's a deceiver here that has an abuse of power, abuse of authority, that is basically they see you out of this energy with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Here you have the Strength card in reverse being clarified by the Five of Swords. I feel like at first they probably had you bound in this energy. Some of you may have even gotten down, you know, because that's what you thought you needed to do. But I feel like a lot of you have elevated out this energy, and this person is stressing because, see, once you come out, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. Once you come out of this energy, you understand what your real rights are and responsibilities. What it is that's really at your fingertips. What it is that you have access to. I feel like the chaser, like they've had you chasing behind them at one point to receive the service. And now they're chasing behind you, hoping that you don't go tell. Because regardless if you participated or not, it's illegal. They couldn't hold your service. They couldn't really hold your services up if you were getting them. So that means it shouldn't have been nothing to be on. And then if you know somebody that's going through this, you know, they stressed out. I'm hearing immigration. I'm hearing citizenship. And just legalities. You know, a lot of people, they kind of live under, you know, the laws. And under the laws, which means kind of like, you know, they don't live the best lifestyle and they try to stay under the radar and things of that nature. These are also people who get affected with this type of stuff too, because what? I'm hearing true crimes. Because they know if someone really looks into their situation, they'll have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so look like we got a 2-year-old. Where your mama at, baby? Ain't nobody looking for you yet. Where you? She finna go further. Okay, where you There you go. Send her back, y'all. Send her back. become somebody. Okay, so um at this point, some people are wondering if you know the opportunities that you have, or if you know what rights you have. They're wondering with this Ace of Pentacles here on top of this Five of Swords. Like, they're wondering if you even know your power or what rights you have, because you got the Strength in reverse, the Five of Swords, stressed out about what they've done, and then you got the Ace of Pentacles. See, somebody's concerned that you may find out your rights and realize everything that they did was illegal. No matter what paperwork you signed, no matter what they threatened you with, it was illegal. So let's say they said, I feel like this means freedom for somebody. The Six of Wands. Okay, so somebody's being illegally held. Somebody has to go speak up. You got the Knight of Pentacles here, being clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's talk about something. Somebody has also been, somebody tried to talk somebody into leaving somebody, like leaving somebody where they at. Or even some of you have even been they've been trying to talk you into leaving your kids, or even signing your kids away, or even your mate. Like, let's say, like, or maybe signing someone up for a mental asylum. You got the Death card here, being clarified by the Four of Wands. Four of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Somebody wants you to leave somebody for dead. Or, okay, so somebody even could be plotting, or like coming up against your thoughts and everything, wanting you to come up against somebody else. Like, I come up against you, and then, or I come up against the person that you love, the Ace of Cups, but I want to put death to your connection. I want to put a physical death. I want you, but I'm talking to you so that it gets you to put death to your connection. You put death to your own connection. So this is coming from a person that realizes that this is the chaser energy. Most chasers are the people that they realize you're tired and you about to move on, then they start chasing you. But they play all these manipulative games and strategies and tactics to get you to almost like compete, or always trying to prove love to them, or prove your innocence, or prove something to them. Let's get some for this Eight of Swords here. That's clarifying passion. Like I said, I feel like there's a bondage here. Somebody may honestly be in love with you, and then you may be in love with someone else. And they may be trying to get you to break up your connection so they can supposedly have you to yourself, have you to themselves. People go to the extreme of wanting you never give the same you never give the same affection to another person. Even your kids. You may love all your kids, but you have a different affection for each child. Each child has a different affection. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same at all. And so it is what it is. And we have to understand that. The Tower just came out, clarifying the Eight of Swords. We want to clarify for the Tower, but I feel like this is going to honestly open your eyes to somebody wants you to look at them the way you look at somebody else. And you know, this reminds me of the it can be a male or a female, but this reminds me of the energy of a female wanting you to love them like you love your mother, or wanting you to treat them like you treat your mother, or wanting. And I mean, I understand when you get married, you're supposed to go ahead and, you know, that's your family now, and that, you know, your wife or your husband is your family now. But I get the feeling somebody wants to replace somebody as opposed to playing your part. You know, and the thing about bonds, I feel like there's a bond that's under attack by the deceiver. Like, you know how the struggle is. You may have had a hard life, but you and your mother are close, or you and the parent that raised you are close because of the bond, because of what you saw, because of what you went through. You all are close. And I feel like there's an energy here that wants to come in that, but there's no room for you because the memory is already made. One, or memories. Two, I don't need a replacement. And I feel like this is the energy that's about to come out. Some of you are dealing with someone who wants to replace. You cannot replace my life. I've already lived that part. You cannot replace the having nothing to eat and my mama gave it to me. Or we shared a piece of bread together. Or we had one piece of meat, or we had syrup sandwiches, or we had mayonnaise sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches. You can't take that from me. You can't replace that person. And somebody is about to go through the Tower moment because they want to replace something that they know nothing about. You don't know why I'm so connected to my mama. I saw my mama go without eating and she fed me. I feel like somebody is dealing with somebody that wants to replace somebody, but you could never fill that role. You weren't even around to fill that role. And I feel like there's an energy here that's, you just want to be able to tear something up. And not so much you watching, but this energy wants to break something down that they had nothing to do with building. And they can't even fathom the things. They don't even know what you went through. Or somebody sees the connection and they are jealous. Some of you may be with someone who don't get along with their parent, who their parent is their narcissist or their karmic partner. They can't even relate to a parent loving them the way your parent loves you. They can't relate. And they want to bring in this energy. The Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom. A lot of you have numerous things. It may not be a mom. It may be a dad. It may be a grandpa. It may be an aunt. It may be an uncle. It may be, just like I said, somebody that actually helped you when no one was there to help. Or you all didn't have anybody but each other. Somebody is here to attack that. And that's all they're here for. They don't really want you. They can't want you and want to tear down what you love or your connection. A lot of you go check on your parents, they mad about that. Or you may check on a elderly person in your community and they mad about that. Give me something here for the Tower moment. I just feel like there's an energy here of being very selfish, but at the same time, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They want your energy to fail. You got the Five of Wands in reverse here. At the bottom of the deck, clarifying the Tower, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. You have here the Two of Wands in reverse. And then you have the King of Wands. Somebody want to break. See, this is the thing. A lot of you have memories here with someone. Weren't good memories, but you still made it, right? You still made it out. And if you had it your way, you wouldn't change a thing. It's what it is. A lot of you have accepted what happened. Okay, it happened. It taught me this though. I know how to survive. You know, I know how to take a bird bath and take a whole bath. You know what I'm saying? See, people sit and talk that shit and want to laugh, but they don't have the knowledge that you have. They don't have that experience, and it's golden. I can't take it from you. I remember I was fussing at my dad. Must have been 19 or 20, you know, last year. You know what I'm saying? But I was fussing at my dad and about how we were treated. And I never forget him saying, I only could give you what I knew. I couldn't give you something that I didn't know how to give you. My goal was, and it was this, to get you out of school and not be pregnant. Out of all my friends, it was me and one, it was like 15 of us, but out of all my friends, it was just another girl that didn't have kids out of high school. That was my dad's only goal. Some of you are dealing with somebody who basically, they are jealous of the connection, but the connection is all you had. They gave you all they had to give you, and someone is jealous of the connection. Because where they come from, they didn't have that. But this person is coming to destroy the connection. And the connection ain't even that great. It's just that when you learn to appreciate life, what's been given to you, when you learn to appreciate it, it don't matter what happened. I'm still here. Yeah, it broke me down. Yeah, it made me. But I'm still here. This type of knowledge is being challenged right now. The deceiver is coming in to break up your knowledge, to tear you apart. You know, people have stories about, you know, not having much to eat and this and that, but it brings you closer when you do have something. I know I can share because I shared a little. So I know when I get a lot, I can share. You know, some of you are dealing with someone who hates this connection, that hates this knowledge because they didn't have it. Everybody don't grow up with that parent that makes sure they eat. The parent may eat and the child may not eat. Everybody situation ain't the same. Everybody don't have that parent that's gonna go all out for them. You know, a lot of people got parents that sacrifice their kids. They were sacrificed. They don't want to talk about that though. They want to act like that don't happen. People sacrifice their kids every day. Because what? I wanted my freedom back. If you really knew their thoughts. They was getting all the attention from me. You got some people, their kids get all the attention and they jealous. And then their kids end up dying. But they sacrifice their kids or their child. And then you don't know it. You wouldn't think that, or you wouldn't dare believe that they sacrificed their child. It's real out here. Some of the people I come across, and I'm like, man, what is really going on with them people? People can't even take. That's just like today. They don't fight. They don't do fist fight and go home because they can't take that loss. They can't stand to take a L from somebody. That's the same thing with people and their kids. It's even more so. We've been having people killing their kids, but it's even more so people getting other people to do it so their hands won't be dirty. It's a lot of that. It's kids killing their parents too. But it's a lot of people. Like we finding out a lot of people more and more that the parent is in on their child coming up dead. It's real out here. The enemy plays with the mind. People will send you spirits to attack your kids, to break up your home, to leave them stranded so the deceiver, the devourer, can come. I mentioned this a few weeks ago. And somebody asked me this a few weeks ago, and that's why I mentioned it. But they were saying, would you be mad at your child if they were gay or something? No. I don't ever want my child, and this was my answer, and I said this a few weeks ago. I don't ever want my child not to think they can't call me because I'm mad about who they sleeping with. They need to be able to call me. I'm not going to put that trifling ass, judgmental ass shit on my child. It's trifling. Why are you so concerned with who they sleep with? Are you sleeping with your child? Do you want to fuck them? Why is it an issue? See, that's a distraction technique. Why are we concerned with who people sleep with? It's so much more going on. Somebody is honestly dealing with someone in their energy who is attacking the very foundation that you grew up on. And it may not have been the best. But it's not something that you need to even interfere in because you can't change anything. And you're not looking out for my best interest, creating chaos and discord. Because that's what that is. You want me to fall out with somebody, or you want to replace somebody in my life? But you're my lover. You're my mate. You want to replace my cousin? You want to replace my sister, my brother? But you're my lover. And I'm not sleeping with none of those people, so how do I do that? How do I do that? Okay, so basically we need to break up, and then you become my play cousin because you're not my blood. Somebody is intentionally coming through with that foolishness. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change and peace. I speak that they see the enemy coming from afar off. I speak that everyone in their energy, they see their hands, they see their deeds before they do them. I speak that they get the wisdom that they need dealing with these people, that they pick up the knowledge that they already have and apply it to a now situation. I speak that they ask for clarity. What am I looking at? Why are you showing me this? What are they doing? Why am I their target? Selah. Y'all have a good one. Things gonna work out. But don't run from your knowledge, because you need it. Y'all have a good one. It's your girl NeenaRose. See you on the next video. I think I'm about to do Cancer. Okay? What are their intentions? Y'all have a good one. It's your girl NeenaRose.